I'm Martin Scatzelar. Together with my wife Lisa, I was challenged to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by my good friend and brother from another mother, Brandon Carter. There's a couple different schools of thought about this whole Ice Bucket Challenge. Some say it's a good thing. It raises awareness and money for worthy research. Others get upset. It's a cry for attention that really needs to go away. Honestly, I'm a little on the fence about that, but consider this. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, well, it's a real thing, and it really sucks, because it's really fatal and there's really no cure. And the people who are looking for a cure, well, it kind of ties their hands when they don't have any money. Now you can always say, well, then donate money instead of making the video. The money will go a lot further to the research than the video ever will. And if everybody donated money instead of making videos, well, hey, that would serve a lot better. And that's true, but it's also true that rock concerts don't solve hunger. It's a gimmick. It reminds people that the problem is there, and not all of those people would have been donating to anything. Time.com, they reported on August 14th that the ALS Association's national office had received, quote, $5.5 million donated for Lou Gehrig's disease research since July 29th, compared to $32,000 donated in the same period the year before. Call me crazy, it sounds to me like the gimmick is working. So, if me posting this video offends you, I have a simple solution. Don't watch. Donate. Easy, huh? Now, I'm not going to dump any water on my head. The purpose of the gimmick is to raise awareness, and I think it's safe to say that's been done. So, since research needs money more than I need to get wet, I'm donating. While I'm donating to research, though, I'm also going to donate to application. See this? This costs about as much as that. Even with really great insurance, I checked. They'll cover about 84% of it. If I want to replace this, I'm still left holding the bill for about $3,600. The truth is, if I had $3,600 burning a hole in my pocket, I'd spend it on this, not this. But if I were buying one of these for one of these, well then, this would have to be replaced about as often as this, and this, and that, and those. Why? Well, simple. These two people aren't the same size they were a year ago. And what you need to know is about the Shriners. The Shriners have 20 hospitals for children in the United States, plus one in Montreal and one in Ciudad de Mexico. These are places, the Shriners Hospitals for Children, where top-notch, first-class medical care is given to children free of charge. For me personally, for my family, that meant that my parents could keep me wearing one of these things whether I liked it or not, but they had the choice, and they were able to give me the choice. For a lot of families, the Shriners have done a lot more.
One last thing. I want to make it very, very clear that the gratitude I feel towards the Shriners is far and away more about the help they gave my parents than it ever has been or ever will be about me having a prosthetic arm. A device which, as it turns out, is a lot better suited to being a playground weapon than a hand. The hook and the Shriners are two completely different things. There are parents out there of lopsided kids like me who choose not to get a prosthesis unless the child asks for it. And the only thing wrong with that is those people who are out there, and I know you're out there, who have the nerve to tell such a parent that they're doing their child a disservice. If you think that the choice not to force a limb-different child to wear a prosthesis or a false limb somehow makes somebody a bad parent, it is my carefully considered opinion that you need to be slapped. preferably with a prosthesis. Now, on the other hand, which you'll notice I'm not wearing anymore, the Shriners themselves, they do more than orthopedics. They're leaders in the field of pediatric burn care, not just performing the burn care, but also doing research into improved and innovative techniques. They also specialize in cleft lip and palate, spinal injuries. And again, they do all of this with no regard to whether or not the family can pay. Now, I may not have any love for the incredibly expensive device that the Shriners made sure I could have, but the Shriners themselves are pure awesome sauce, and that's why I brought them up. Now, as for challenging somebody else, I didn't get wet, so I don't feel justified putting anybody else on the spot. So let's just say this. If you've stuck with me this far, find a way to give and give. Go make somebody else's life better, and you'll reap the rewards.